Okay, so when black men who gain success, influential black men who gain success, like rappers, for instance, and they date white women, it sends a message to black boys that black women are not good enough. We are only good enough to support them, to give birth to them, but we're not good enough to marry and share our wealth with. That's what black men are saying when they gain success. And it's showing self-hate, because if you don't love your own mother, you came from your mother, so you should look up to her and worship her as beautiful. But since you don't only love your own mother, you're worshiping white women, and it sends a message of self-hate. That's what it sends. It sends a message of self-hate when so many black men who gain success all of a sudden switch. Black women should stop supporting men like this. Take your power back.
Mad bus driver here. Brothers and the ladies and the haters that are most definitely watching. Yeah. So, what's on today's menu? Of course, you know you got drama worldwide. The Sand Nick Dogs. The Sand are out here wilding out in the sand out there in the Middle East. Of course, you know you got Ukraine and Russia. Then you finding out that Will Smith and Jada even been together like 11 years or some shit, living whole separate lives, and you wonder why homie pretty much ruined his reputation for slapping a brother over that bald-headed broad. Brothers, let's see if I can put this here without making too much drama. Brothers, it's wild out here. It is wild out here. Broads are writing Dear John letters to the BWs, trying to proclaim that the BWs themselves are victims over the fact that some white football player guy they broke up with years ago decides they want to get a pop princess, and a whole community of women were upset with that because they thought their Kayla was better than what's her name? Right? Because she's built like a 1980s white girl. Brothers, they don't understand that not only is that white football player deciding that he's going to, he probably want to settle out with something like, damn, I just forgot her name. But we know who we talking about. Right? Miss pop princess drama, all of that. Anyway, so y'all black men need to understand something. The women that society says is yours, over and over and over again, keep showing her hand, keep showing you and the world that they really give zero FUCKs about you and your feelings and your reputation. They out here making themselves the victims of their own drama that they created because this guy A couple of years after he broke up with this BW, decides to get with a Taylor Swift. That's her name. What they don't understand is, in the delusion of saying that he downgraded getting the Taylor Swift, they don't understand that there's a lot of brothers who are NFL football players. If they get a chance to be with that 1980s built white girl, Taylor Swift, they will choose that option. They will wife up that option over a Kayla. Not because she's white, but because she's Taylor Swift. Brothers, get your passports if you don't have them already. If you got them, make sure you check the expiration date. Keep on top of it. Stack your cash. Brothers are traveling overseas, and many of them are already moved over there permanently, setting up businesses. You need to link up with them. If you're going to go overseas, you need to really seriously think about, are you just going to go over there to wife something up and bring them back to the States? Or are you going to go over there and live foreign permanently? Your money is longer and stronger if you can bring home American dollars to your foreign country. Go and don't come back. Go and be free. Go and do not simp out or feel sorry for the community back home. Help other brothers get off the plantation. Help other brothers escape the reservation. But do not simp or feel sorry for the community at large that's here in the States. Why? Because you will mess up your chance of a good life fooling around trying to come back to the plantation to negotiate with the slave master's henchmen, the bounty hunter, the slave hunter, the gatekeeper, middle management, the bulldog that thinks just like the slave master. You need to stay free. I mean, they out here time and time again, over and over and over again, showing themselves as they are. They do not like themselves, nor you, nor the children that they produce between you and them. So why are you guys feeling sorry? Why do you guys need to preference what you like? Why do you guys have to apologize for what you want to get into? Why you keep reaching back, trying to negotiate with these broads? You're not going to save the African American community here in the States. No, you're going to have to build a new one. And the mother of the new black community is not going to be black. I don't know how many times I keep telling you, but that is the future. You're going to have the old black community, and you're going to have the new one. Blackish and the traditional African American community, which will be the permanent underclass. I know people hate to hear it, but that's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. That's its trajectory as of now. That's the way it's been going for the last 40, 50 years. You need to get yourself prepared for that. Because these women are going to have children by Day Day, Ray Ray, and all of them, and by the ghetto gaggers, alumni, and they're going to still be single mothers out here talking about how the daddy ain't shit. You brothers better get your mind right. Some of you brothers, you are ass men, and you need to have the big onion booty, and you have to have that. You better start finding it in a different flavor. There's plenty all over the world. Burma, India, Persia. Go to Africa, go to Brazil, whatever, somewhere. Because if that's your major trigger that's keeping you, if that's the major barrier that's keeping you from exercising your options because you don't want to get a perceived flat booty Asian chick or something, you're setting yourself up for a life of pain, because you'll get that ass, but you got to come out with the cash for that child support. You got to come out with the cash to bail you out of jail. You got to watch your back all the time, stressing and worrying about how your kids are living in that household with that other nignob. Worried about your children and where they're being raised. Are they being raised in the hood? Around people who are violent? What are their mama allowing them to listen to on the radio or watch on the internet? Do they have a foundation at home, some logic that can ground them in all that chaos of emotions? You got to think beyond a big booty. Because the way I see it, I look at the newer and younger generation, and then I see especially these women, they're not coming out too many looking good. Many of them are just coming out. I'm not talking about weight size or if the broad is fat or something like that. Because you got some cute face fat chicks out here. That's not the deal. I'm talking about ugly in the face. Very masculine in the face. And not just masculine, but just an ugly masculine in the face. I don't know how to explain it. And this is because fellas is out there not breeding for intelligence or breeding for beauty. You're breeding for booty. This is what you guys is out here doing. You be like, oh, I don't care about her face. That ass though. So these moose-faced broads is out here birthing the most kids compared to all the other chicks, because the moose-faced broad has got the big onion booty and you had to smash raw.
See that she gets it.
Because she was the easiest for you to get. And now you got snotty-nosed kids whose mom look like Rocky and Bullwinkle out here in these streets. And that's your kid's mom. That's your kid's genetics. Because you bred for flat feet and big booty. And now your kid is going to be subject to a life of pain, because them knees is going to hurt when they get older, because they're going to be nothing but walking around on this hard concrete city and this concrete jungle, never going to see real nature unless their school takes them on a field trip, because they're poor, because they don't have a father in the home, because you bred for booty, and that broad was messing with you because she knows she's gonna get a check, but she never really loved you like that. Your brother's gotta start thinking beyond ass. SYSBM map bus driver out. And let me come back with a PS for that ass. Let me come back with a PS for that ass. You're gonna, I mean, it's already at the point where it's really hard for you to distinguish a male from a female in the urban environment because the testosterone is through the roof, and you guys are still smashing. And I know you see the brothers is walking around here with Elsa from Frozen, with Moana, with Mulan, with Pocahontas, with Jasmine from Aladdin, with whatever broad from Encanto. You see them, and you're not motivated to try to move in a better direction. You're gonna stay messing with these horse-faced broads, these bonnet wig wearing, hard-faced. We're not talking cute ones. We're talking big booty Brenda. And that's all she got is a fat ass, though. She ain't got sexy legs. She's got super thunder thighs. She got pancake breasties. And it smells like heavy old dead fish down there. And you still smashing. You still smashing. You nasty like that.